You typecast him after he's done, a Mastaram, or you typecast me because I've done. You're dull and you're so lazy.
Not trying to pull any stunts in terms of all the bullshit that happens.
If something is boring and you're dull, then I don't remember you.
Indian striped hyena is a magnificent creature. I love doing VFX. I enjoy it so much.
I like working with people who are invested in what they're doing.
So the ballpark for me might be this much, for Kutte might be this much, for those South Indian films might be this much.
Hi guys, welcome to TellyChakkar. This is Murtaza, Iqbal, and today I'm with two actors who are all set to entertain us with their next film called Lakadbaggha. And I think आप लोग ने trailer तो देखा ही होगा, and you might have guessed it that I'm talking about none other than Anshuman Jha and Ridhi Dogra. Hi guys, welcome to TellyChakkar.
Hi.
Thank you, Murtaza.
Thank you.
So first of all, let me start by asking you a very simple question. How excited, nervous you guys are? Just like a few days, the movie is about to release. So how excited, because you're playing a dual role, a producer and an actor. And for you, it's your Bollywood debut. So let me put all the pressure right now by asking you this. So how excited or nervous you guys are?
I'm only excited. Now the horse is bolted. अब हमने जो करना था कर दिया है. Now we've put our heart and soul in making this for me it's been nearly 20 months. I'm very happy and content with what has shaped up, and now I'm excited to just let the world see it. We had a world premiere in Kolkata, our international premiere in New York. We've had 2 screenings in the last 2 days, and all the reactions have been very, very positive. So I am feeling good, and I am looking forward to how you and the audience and everyone else reacts.
I'm actually very excited and also very relieved that it's coming out, because when I do any work, I just do it for the work. I don't do it for what will happen and what's going to come out. That's the producer's headache, not yours when you're an actor, only an actor. But so I'm just very happy and very excited with the way it's being received. Everything about all the hard work that he and the whole team is putting into it is coming to fruition, and I'm very happy for them also. As a team member, I'm feeling very happy, and I just want the blessings to keep continuing.
So I want to ask you this, that I heard, of course, you guys speaking about it, that the hyena is not real. It's a VFX remade, and it has been. If I see the trailer, I cannot guess that it's VFX.
It's real. I'm telling you, it's real. I'm the only one saying it's real. Nobody believes me.
Okay.
VFX.
Send them to me. I'll take care of it.
VFX.
Yes, so I want to know how difficult was that VFX part, because as I said in the trailer, it looks real, and I think the trailer ends with the scene where you are with the...
Yeah, yesterday a lady saw the film and she came to me and she said, Anshuman, beta, it was so nerving to see you sit in front that close to the hyena. How did you shoot that? So I think in the film also you'll feel, and hats off to the VFX team for firstly bearing with me, and secondly for delivering what they have, because I think God lies in detailing, and I think they've cracked from the fur to the texture of the colors. An Indian striped hyena is a magnificent creature, and in its full glory it's as beautiful, if not better, than any other animal. So I'm glad that this film will bring you face to face and up close to an Indian striped hyena. Yeah. And to answer your question, I love doing VFX. I enjoy it so much that it doesn't feel like work to me. Like, I love imagining it, and then to see it develop from just one plate to the form, to then the furs coming, the colors coming. It's the closest as humans we can get to creation.
I'm sure you must have been offered many Bollywood films earlier. What made you say yes to Lakadbaggha? Okay, this one has to be my Bollywood debut.
No, I have not been offered many Bollywood films earlier.
Okay, that's a shock.
Yes, thank you so much for saying that, but no, I haven't been. I have been offered parts in really good movies and really good parts. So I always saw that as an encouragement throughout my journey, that okay, I'm doing something right, that these people are considering me for such an important part, which has gone on to be done by some great actors. So that's happened. I was happy to be a part of Lakadbaggha from the start, when Anshuman spoke to me about the concept that they had, and it was about animals. So there was more reason for me to say yes than no. There was no reason for me to say no, because I just, the kind of artist that I am, I like working with people who are invested in what they're doing, because if they're invested in what they're doing, they'll be invested in me once I come on board. So when I met him, I felt he was extremely invested in the story, and he was giving it a lot of his... I could tell that he's lived with this and he's passionate about it, and he wants to quickly do this meeting and move on to something else, which is... which is important.
We had French fries at that restaurant.
No, I meant like whatever time we spent, but his mind, I could feel that his mind is ticking, and there's so much that he's planning, and I felt that energy. So I like that. I really enjoyed meeting him, and I wanted to be a part of it also because it was for animals. And honestly, I've been around for a while. So I can't really now say this is my debut, I'm waiting, I'm not waiting. Now, I mean, somewhere along the line, I just started wanting to be a part of great teams, great people who are making great stuff, because मैंने बहुत जल्दी अपने आप को ये समझा लिया that just give into the process of learning it. Just learn, unlearn, do something new. Just enjoy the journey of being an actor. Don't really chase the I want to get there, I want to do this, because that most often than not leads to anxiety and a lot of stress and a lot of other things which are not in your control. So I just started enjoying the process, and when he came along with the story, I wanted to be a part of Lakadbaggha. I wanted to be a part of this world and the story that they're trying to make. And also I wanted to support Anshuman, honestly. He was an independent producer who knows what he's doing, and somewhere in the future I would like to be that. I enjoyed, being a team player with him. I hope I was.
You were, yeah. I'll act in your first film.
Yay!
So Anshuman, of course, I know that at the trailer launch you spoke about clashing with Kutte at the box office. But my question would be that, there is Kutte coming. There is Hindi versions of Varisu and Walter Veria, both are South films. They are also releasing with Lakadbaggha. I want to know, as a producer, how are you trying to get the screens? Because sometimes it happens that, if there are more films, some films that are good also, they don't get good screens in theaters. So how are you planning for the release?
No pun intended, it's a dog fight. That's how it is, and that's the industry we've chosen to be, and it's fun. You have to take joy in that also. The truth is that all these films have 2 weeks. If the film is good enough, I see all these films have 4 weeks. So the bottom line is, and what I am seeing and hoping is, if the audience reacts well, then the film will have a life of its own. There's no point getting scared and you're only scared and insecure and fearful when you don't know what you're doing. And I'm not saying this from a place of overconfidence or anything. No, I have done this honestly. I have made it honestly. I'm putting it out honestly. I think there is enough screen. None of these films that you've mentioned are of a level that will eat up 6,000 screens, right?
Yeah.
So there is enough space for all these films, because every release is different, especially the Hindi language belt that you are talking of. Also understand one thing, and the media has to get cognizant about it and talk about this more, that the ballpark for each film is very different based on the scale. So the ballpark for me might be this much, for Kutte might be this much, for those South Indian films might be this much. I don't know the numbers, unfortunately, sorry, so I can't comment on them. But the truth of the matter is that the audience has evolved. They like new stories, and what I can say is Lakadbaggha is a new original story and nothing like anything you've seen before. So, and the trailer reactions are there too, and it's all organic, all natural. We are not trying to pull any stunts in terms of all the bullshit that happens around. And the audience is smart enough to see it. Remember that. They see, they know, and I trust their intelligence. We have some incredible artists in Lakadbaggha other than Ridhi. There is Paresh, there is Milind, there is Kharaj Mukherjee, there is Iksha Kiring. So it's a very eclectic mix of interesting actors. The crewing is at par with anything. So we've made a solid film, and God willing, we'll get the screens we deserve. And if we get the screens we deserve, then the film will have a life from there on.
All the best for that, and I hope that you guys get the deserving screens.
Thank you.
I would like to ask you this, that a lot of actresses who come from television background, they have spoken that, they struggle to get lead roles in Bollywood films. Either they are given sisters roles or bhabis roles. Have you faced something like that, when
Can
meeting?
I butt in on that?
Yeah.
They get that because they choose that. Ridhi Dogra has not chosen that.
Yes, my question was that only, that did she face, because a lot of people have said that casting directors directly tell them that, you can't play the lead because you have been in television playing a Bahu Rani and all that things. So a lot of actresses have spoken. Did you face something like that?
I don't face all this. You want to give me a role that is lower than me, I'm sleepy, I'm so bored, I'm out. So you are limited in your approach to, I'm saying even if someone has, I don't remember, because I have very selective memory. So if something if something is boring and you're dull, then I don't remember you. So that's my take on all this. I mean, I know there's typecast, and I know that why there is typecast. There's a certain kind of work television expects you, and that's very limited. I have not, like he said, I have not chosen that. I don't choose to acknowledge it. I don't want to acknowledge it, because I'm not limited by what you say about me. So if you're going to say, oh, you have done TV and you should do, I've gone. I've left the chat.
She's left the room.
I've left the room.
She's left the area.
Yeah,
She's
I've
back on the 31st floor in his house.
Exactly. I'm not. I find it very dull. I find it very dull when people, not just me. I'm saying if you typecast anybody.
Yeah.
So if you typecast him after he's done, you know, a Mastaram, or you typecast me because I've done. You're dull and you're so lazy, and you. It's true. You're so lazy that you're boring me, and I don't want to be around you and your energy. And you know, I just.
Savage, bro.
Clearly.
Savage.
I mean it, you know, like I have met only amazing people. I've met people who are convinced with what they're making. I meet people who don't care about where you come from and what you have done. They feel you can do this, whether it's him or anybody else. And I'm, you know, if you take the names of the big films, if you do that, you're doing this and that, they didn't care. They know very well where I've come from. Fine, my part may not be, I'm not leading lady in those films, but
No, but
that
doesn't matter.
yeah.
Those are great parts still. Those are actors' roles.
Yeah, so I'm saying that it is what you choose to invest your energy in.
Yeah.
I don't want to invest my energy in anyone who's dulling my light, who's dulling, you know, my shine. I want to shine, and I know I can shine. So I'll shine irrespective of what you have to say.
Look at that shine, man. I was just telling her that, like... Yeah, sorry.
Right. I also have to say this. There's one common factor between you both, if I'm not wrong. You both are Shah Rukh Khan fans.
Yes.
How was it? Was there any
Are you
kind of...
not?
Aren't you, are you not?
No, I'm right.
He might be watching, huh?
It's okay. Hi, Shah Rukh. Okay.
Kya? What did he say? He's not.
I Shah Rukh.
No, before that. Did
He
he say
was-
he is? He isn't.
I don't know.
Are you a fan? Are you not?
I'm talking about you both.
No,
But
I'm
are
asking you. Are you a fan?
Who is not a Shah Rukh
Exactly.
Khan fan?
Everyone is.
So, of course, yeah. So, my question was that when you guys were shooting, was there a chat about Shah Rukh Khan? And I don't know, were you shooting Jawan at that time by any chance? Simultaneously?
She shot for Jawan later. Later,
No,
right?
yeah, I shot for Jawan later, and no, we didn't chat about all that because we are very serious when we are working. So we, you know, I like it that Anshuman is also like that. We take our work seriously, we don't take ourselves seriously. So we're not going to sit and talk about like how great our thoughts are and who we.
And we don't do aur kya chal raha hai.
Yeah.
We never have those chats.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we had so much to do on the film, you know. We had a lot of time, we had a lot of prep work, a lot of workshops, but we were too invested and we were having fun doing
We
that.
had a lot of fun.
You
That's
know,
true.
so no, we didn't really. And then once we were on set, he was wearing the producer's hat also. So it was more like, are you okay? Have you eaten? You take care of yourself. Then I was,
फिर सारा गुस्सा action scenes में निकलना.
so I was shooting. There was a moment or two I was shooting with him. I said, "You're not here. You come back here." And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, she did.
"Yeah." You know, because he was also the producer. So no, it was not that chilled that we could talk. But maybe we will.
Maybe you.
I didn't even know he's such a big Shah Rukh fan, but now I know.
Yeah.
So thanks to the promotions.
Okay. So, lastly, I would like to know what's happening next after Lakadbaggha. Any projects that you're lined up? We know that you have Jawan and Tiger 3 coming
Why
up.
don't you talk about
And
yours?
let's start with yours, then we'll
Yes.
come to her.
I have.
I'm very excited for what you have next.
I have my directorial debut called Lord Curzon Ki Haveli.
It's amazing.
It's a black comedy thriller. It's my tribute to Hitchcock. Then I have a Hindi film called Hari Om, which is about a father and son, Raghubir Yadav and me. And I have a series, which is a travel series called 4x4, which is a love story. So it's one boy, 3 girls, 3,000 kilometers. It's basically past, present, future. Yeah, so that's there. And then I have something else, which you guys will know in a day or two.
Oh wow.
Any plans of Lakadbaggha 2 also happening?
भगवान करे अच्छा हो जाए एक्शन तो मैं करूँगा और action now I've started I see what my body can do so now the stretchability is going to God willing be pushed in the next decade and more for as long as I can physically do it.
It's amazing.
And Ridhi has, I think, 2 of the most awaited films of the year.
Yeah, I call that taking panga with myself.
Yes, of course.
Yes, I call those 2 films taking full panga. I've taken a panga with myself because I put myself in spots. You know, these are really big films, and I like to keep troubling the actor in me. I like to give her a little like, come on, can you do it? Can you do it? So that's what I've done with those films. But apart from that, I'm very excited for Lakadbaggha firstly. I'm opening the year with that, and I swear to God, nothing can be better than this. To be in the cinemas, in the first week of this new year. So it's
On Lodi, Makar
on Lodi.
Sankranti.
Such a
auspicious week.
auspicious and positive time. And then I have a few web series, Asur season 2. There's another one, it's a romantic show which Varun and I have done, which is going to come out in the makers and the channel, everyone will talk about it. And then there's one more project, but yet I can't talk about it.
Right. Actually, to end it up with you, I had to ask you about Asur season 2 because I told friends and family that I'm interviewing Ridhi and they're like, Asur ke बारे में जरूर पूछना क्या update है, because season 1 was a rage when it came out, and
so well
everyone
written,
has been
so
waiting
well
for season 2. So any update? Do you have a date when it's going to come out? How
I
is
don't
it?
have a date. I wish I had a date, guys, but I do know that it'll come out in the first half of the year. I'm just manifesting it again.
She's dropped a hint.
Yeah, first half of the year it should be out, hopefully. Yeah.
Right.
I'll see you again very soon.
Yes, of course. And thank you so much for being with us.
Thank
and
you.
All the best for Lakadbaggha.
Thank you, Jan
Thank you so
13th.
much.
Please watch the film at a theatre near you. Hi, this is Anshuman Jha,
Hi, this is Ridhi Dogra,
and you're watching us on
TellyChakkar.
Lakadbaggha, Jan 13th.
Know all about the Telly world by subscribing to TellyChakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.